Good morning. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 21st of November. My disclaimer: I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to signals. Right, just a couple of things to mention this morning. One is that I've drawn in on the weekly chart a couple of possible resistance trend lines for Bitcoin here. I'm not really expecting either of them to hold, but the first one we went through last night. And so that is not holding. The next one I've got up at about 103, I think. And honestly, I'm not really expecting that to hold either. But we will see. But that's obviously the next one. In terms of the daily chart, we have gone higher. Any thought that this might have been a double top yesterday is gone. We have possible daily sell signals brewing, but if we go up hard enough, we may just lose that divergence, and that is obviously fairly possible. We got halfway towards losing it from where we were yesterday already. We will see. Bitcoin is also very near $100,000. We could find some resistance at what's a very big round number. We will see. On the hourly chart, a little bit of negative divergence here. So we've got a little RSI 14 sell signal fix and an RSI 5 sell signal fix. That could see some downside today. On the 15-minute chart, we've got an RSI 14 sell signal fix. Is there any obvious pattern set up to go lower? No, there isn't. We had one yesterday on Solana, but I'll come to that next. All right, on Solana. Obviously, this has gone back and retested the high. We already had negative divergence on the daily chart. But again, if we get a strong enough move, we could potentially just go through that. Nice sell signals brewing at the moment, but at the moment, they are only potentials. On the hourly chart, no current divergence, but obviously, we've got a potential double top set up. But on the 15-minute chart, this was just lovely. I was talking about this yesterday and saying that, head and shoulders will often break down, but there you've got a choice as to whether head down to the target or reject back up to the high. Look at that, just beautiful. That just rejected straight back up to the high. So have we still got a head and shoulders? No, that is played out and it's made the target because the rejection target was a retest of 248.41 and it's already made it. No divergence on the 15-minute chart. Now Ethereum is also looking interesting. It's been in the doldrums the last few days. I was wondering whether a sell signal might be forming. Whether a bear flag might be forming. Now, we haven't quite retested the high, and when we do that, there will be an RSI 14, possible RSI 14 daily sell signal brewing on Ethereum as well. But what we have done is kill off any idea that we're currently forming a bear flag, which I've drawn in here. We broke down, we didn't quite make it to the retest low, and we've broken up from what I'm treating as a double bottom with a target almost back at the highs. Now, we're pretty close to the initial target on that already, which I've got. 20. So I've got that in about the 34.50 area, and actually that's at a retest of the high. So I'm leaning towards it making that target. So I think there's some negative divergence suggesting lower today. This Ethereum move should reach the retest of 3446.83. So I think the chances are we're going to see that either today or tomorrow or over the weekend. So I think we've got more to go, and I think Bitcoin is going to test 100,000 in the next couple of days. We will see how that goes. All right, great. Let's have a look at questions, of which we have none at the moment. Right, in terms of the downside indicators, we do have a couple of sell signals here on Bitcoin, particularly 15-minute sell signal fixed on the RSI 14, RSI 14 on the 60-minute here. There's not an awful lot to hang your hat on, though. We don't have any short-term negative divergence worth the mention on the others. We don't have any on Solana. We don't have any on Ethereum. Obviously, we've got a potential level top here on Solana, but there's nothing really suggesting that's going to play out. This has been a strong bull move. Chances are it's going to go higher. And actually, we're within striking distance now on Solana of a retest of the all-time high, which is at 259.95, and we are getting pretty close to that. I think that's going to get made before Christmas, but it may be made significantly before Christmas. I wouldn't be surprised to see that hit in the next few trading days, but we shall see. All right, great. In that case, I will catch you guys tomorrow, and should be an interesting day on crypto.